Hello, this is your host, Dr. Tulipo Mwenfumbo. I come again to on the subject of criminal law for paralegal counselors. So I introduced the course outline, and I want us now to look at the foundation of criminal law in Zambia, or the foundation of criminal law. So we are going to talk about this course. So we will look at the sources of criminal law and procedures, and the most distinguished sources of criminal law and procedures include the following. I want us to understand this. Number one, the criminal law in Zambia or in any given country, as we may know that the constitution is the supreme law of the nation. So it is the constitution that gives the foundation to any other law. So when we talk about the foundation of criminal law, then we are talking about what the constitution gives a mandate to this type of law. So the constitution of Zambia is the foundation of criminal law, or the constitution of the given country, like the constitution of Malawi, the constitution of Britain, and any constitution that governs that particular country is the one that becomes the supreme or law of all the laws that may be founded in that particular country. So that is where the foundation of law starts from. Now, the constitution is the most important source of a criminal law and procedure in any given country. The constitution is the supreme law of any country and any other written law. If it contradicts the constitution, then that law is considered null and void. So we have to understand this, that the constitution is the foundation of any law that is given in any given country. So that is the source of the criminal law. The other source of the criminal law, which is there is what is called penal code. So in any given country, there is what is called the penal code. The penal code, it is the act that is enshrined in the laws of a given nation. Like in Zambia, we have got the penal code, which is chapter 87 of the laws of Zambia, which is a criminal code that contains a list of all acts, conduct, and omissions that are classified as criminal offenses in Zambia and the respective punishment. So the penal code describes the cases that are considered to be criminal cases, and it also describes the types of offenses and also the punishment that is required to that particular offense. So it gives also the sanctions or the sentence that needs to be given to any person that offends according to that particular offense. So it contains the substantive criminal law for this jurisdiction. So the penal code contains the substantive criminal law for this jurisdiction. When we talk about this jurisdiction, we are talking about the criminal jurisdiction. So when we talk about it, it also divides into the penal code is divided into two parts. Now, part one deals with the general provisions, while part two deals with criminal crimes. So there is part one in the penal code of the laws of Zambia, which is chapter 87 of the laws of Zambia, and then there is what is called the part two, which deals with crimes. So this is the highest ranked and authoritative statute as regards substantive criminal law in Zambia. So the Cap 87 of the laws of Zambia, it is the authoritative, it is the highest ranked authoritative when it comes to the criminal laws in Zambia. So this does not mean that that other statutes on criminal law are not important, but it can be said that they play a complementary or supplementary law in the criminal law or in the criminal code. So the other source of criminal law and procedure is a criminal procedure code. So the criminal procedure code, it is Act 88 of the laws of Zambia when it comes to Zambian law. If you are in another country, you can also you can be able to Google and find out what laws governs your criminal jurisdiction, or what is it that is able to govern the criminal jurisdiction. Now, in Zambia, we are talking about the Criminal Procedure Code, which is Cap 87 or 88 of the laws of Zambia. So it is the highest, it is also the authoritative statute which gives the procedures of how the criminal offense should be administered. So it gives from the time one is arrested and up to the time one is supposed to appear in court, and up to the sentence and the procedures that has to be done. Now, I want us to know and to understand that the law is sufficient. The law is sufficient. Now, where the people makes, where we see there is corruption or there are challenges in law, it is not just understanding the judicial procedures that has been set. There is justice in every area of law. For example, the criminal procedures gives you the like, if you see there is corruption, or maybe there is you have been lonely, or you have been arrested on the case that you did not commit, or there are some people that just wants to inflict pain on you. There are a lot of procedures. There are a lot of way out that you can be able to tackle that. Yes, you can, the police can do their work. They can be bribed. They can do what, but that doesn't end there. There is also the prosecution, which is a different institution when it comes to the administration of criminal law. So when it comes to the administration of criminal law, we have got, for example, the police will be able to collect the evidence and hand over those evidence to the prosecution. Now, there is what is established as a National Prosecution Authority in Zambia, which is headed by the Director of Public Prosecution. Now, that is a different institution with the police, which is headed by the Commissioner of Police. So, when the case is taken to the NPA, they also look at the evidence. So, if you see that there are some challenges, you can be able to approach the DPP for them to look at what has the police done to you. So that is that is, and also if that doesn't work out, you can be able to apply to the High Court that the case be transferred to the court where you can be able to be heard fairly. If you see that maybe the judge doesn't look favorable, and you are afraid that maybe your case may not be administered, or justice may not be administered accordingly. So the criminal procedure court, the criminal procedure gives all that procedures in a criminal offense. Then there are other statutory which talks about the criminal procedure. Other statutory exists that complements the criminal procedure and also the penal code. This can be like the Anti-Corruption Act. It also contains the criminal offenses. We have got the anti-terrorism. We have got the Road Traffic Act. We have got the Forfeiture Proceedings of Crime Act, and other acts that may be able to complement on the criminal procedures that are outlined in this nation. The other source of law can be the bylaws. The bylaws are created by the municipalities. That is the council. The council also makes some laws that can be also considered as criminal. For example, the council may forbid something in the certain district, and if you disobey that, you can be fined or you can even be imprisoned. I'll give you an example. Maybe there is a ban of selling something like, in this district, there is a ban of selling meat. Then you sell the meat. So the bylaw which has been made by the council can be enforced as a criminal. You're disobeying the bylaws. So that can also be the source of criminal law. Now, the other source of criminal law may be the customary law. In Zambia, like in most of the African countries, we also recognize what is called customary law. Though the customary law are not written laws, but they have got the way you can be able to, we know what is supposed to be done and what is not supposed to be done. So the customary law also can contain some laws that may be criminal and which can be enforced by the laws of Zambia. Now, any law that is inconsistent with the constitution of Zambia is considered null and void. Same if that which is a customary law is opposing what is written in the supreme law, which is the constitutional law, that law can be considered null and void. The other sources of criminal law, it is called common law. We have got the Honorable Justice Mr. Chirwa in People versus Shamwana and others 28 held the principle of English common law where applicable to Zambia in the absence of specific registration as per provision of the English law. It said to the extent of application, Acts chapter number 11 of the laws of Zambia. This is also a premise of the Act number 7 highlighted above. This applies to civil procedures as well as common law principles. Now, there are certain acts that may not be criminal, like for example, disobeying the contempt of court may be criminal. There are other issues that may come in, which may be in the common law and which may be maybe in the maybe an act that may not, which may be inconsistent to the ethical procedures, and that can also be considered as a criminal offense. Then there is also what is called judge-made by law, or judge-made law. So the judge-made law are the precedents that the law has made. For example, if a certain act is if the certain act is considered to be criminal, whilst there is a court proceedings and there is a judgment that has been issued toward that also can be considered as as criminal, as long as that has not been opposed by in the higher court, and it goes, so it becomes the law. It becomes the law, and it can be also the source. It can be quoted that on such and such a time, Judge so convicted someone on this particular thing, and and this person was sentenced to so much imprisonment or whatever. So that can be the law made by judges. And also there is what is called the authoritative text. So there are also some legal books that may be the source of law and may be the source of criminal law. So there are gurus in there also in the law, and that those gurus can be the ones that can be or can create what is called the authoritative law. So the authoritative texts are the texts that are written by the people that have been in law, and they can be able to be used and to be quoted in the courts of law. So those are the sources of criminal law. So the one thing that we have to know is that the Constitution is the foundation of criminal law. Then we have got the Penal Code, and we have got the criminal procedures, which may be there to administer or how the criminal or law or how the criminal offense should be administered. Thank you so much, and I believe you are enjoying the lessons. Join me next time in the in this course.